to be used in industrial purposes, where there is large amount of components can be separated off. So this is a 4 sectors which is going to handle different samples, where there is samples can be loaded with these zones. So during centrifugation, the components can be separated in different zones based on their density, where we here can see these are all one cell components, these are all one cell components, these are all one cell components. So based on their density, they form the different zones. Here we can see a vertical zones of its separation after the loading. So these zonal rotors itself taken place in the two methods. In general, the zonal rotors are going to have the sectors which is 4 equal quadrants. The rotor speed is going to be 5000 to 60,000 rpm, which is higher than the fixed angle rotors and vertical fixed angle rotors and swinging bucket rotors and other. So the maximum capacity is going to be 50 to 100 times more than the swinging bucket rotors. So it is going to handle more amount of samples, which is used in industrial purposes. It is of two types, batch type and continuous flow type. In batch type, there is going to be loading of samples batch wise, but in continuous flow type rotors, there is continuous sedimentation to be occurs by the sample. After the sedimentation of the sample, there is continuous injection of another sample. There is no amount of batch type rotors like to be happens. It is going to occurs continuously. There is continuous flow of samples to be occurs. It is in batch type rotors itself, it can be a low speed or high speed rotors. There is a loading of gradients followed by running of rotors. But in continuous type rotors, the gradients are loaded without any rest. Without any rest, it is going to be flowed permanently and continuously. In general, it flows about 2000 rpm, which is decreased level because it is going to be occurs or running out continuously. The major advantage is going to be it involved in minimizing the wall effect, but it is going to decrease the wall effect, and sample size is going to be increased, which is very important during industrial purposes. It is also involved in cells and virus